show that's gonna make you sweat. And now, today's fearless players, wearing the burning blue from Lake Howell High School, Gina, the Destroyer, deep, Bellis! In the rowdy red from Oak Ridge Middle School, Jeremy Crash Sausalito! And in the playful purple from the Orlando Christian School, Little Tony Hello, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today's players will be battling their way through 4 outrageous events, and after that, they'll get a chance to tackle our radical rock, the Aggro Crag. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she gets to take home a glowing piece of our radical rock. Now remember, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will be wearing safety equipment, and we'll have a professional stunt coordinator and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please, don't go trying this stuff at home. All right, now on to our first event, which takes archery to new heights. How else could you get at a target with 11 feet up in the air, only with some help from an elastic cord? Let's go to our referee, Maura, for the rules.
Well, Mike, at the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will grab a crossbow and jump off the aerial bridge. The object of the game is to score as many bullseyes as possible in 60 seconds. Kids are still getting their harnesses on, so Mike?
What you're looking at right now, they're getting their harnesses on because they will be jumping from a platform 7 foot 6 inches high. Now, the aerial bridge that they're going to be jumping from, that is made of foam covered with a vinyl covering. Those handles right there are made of nylon webbing, and those foam paddings is cross-linked polyethylene foam. If that means anything to you, I'm just here to give you some useless information. That's it. They're getting their crossbows in their hand. It looks like they are ready to go. Let's go to Mo and get the mark set. All right.
Okay, so players, on your mark, get set.
And they are off. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is, Gina having some trouble at the beginning, dropping her crossbow. It is very important, I just want to start off by telling you, to get the momentum down. Everyone is having some trouble getting hung up. You've got to get a rhythm down here, jumping onto the ground and up. It is very important also. And there's what? We got the mat. Oh, Gina's back with the, we got a tie 1-1 with the Destroyer and Crash tying up. They're just letting go of those crossbows as they, there's Crash right there, determined to get, Gina's winning. It's 3-2 to 2, a very close game, folks. 16 seconds, 15, 14 seconds left. Oh, we got a tie score, 3-3. Very good score right here. It is Gina took the lead. 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. A very, very close game, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrows all over our targets. They are sticking to those targets with Velcro. We've got the results from Maura. Let's go to her now.
Mike, we have a tie in first place with both Gina in blue and Tony in purple getting 4 bullseyes each. That leaves Jeremy in red in 3rd place with 3 bullseyes.
All right, a tie at the end of our first round. Let's take a look at the Destroyer herself. Look at that technique. Her gymnastics have definitely helped out on that, hitting her 4th arrow on there and getting a tie. And we got our 2 players right over here, our 2 winners. How'd it feel to fly, you guys? Gina, you first.
It was exciting. I was nervous at first, but it got easier as I went on.
Little Tony?
It was excellent, really.
All right, let's go to our leaderboard right now and check out the scores at the end of our first event. Mo.
First place in our events is worth 300 points, and that goes to both Gina in blue and Tony in purple. 3rd place with 100 points is Jeremy in red.
All right, that's the end of our first event. There was some sharp shooting, tooting, but now we got Gina spilling her guts. Destroyer, spill your guts. Gina the Destroyer DeBellis is 14 years old. She's a state champion in gymnastics and is on her way to Las Vegas for the national championships. When Gina's not competing, she likes to climb walls. And that's Gina. And maybe her Her balance will come in handy in our next race. You've all heard of weightlessness, but how many of you have actually raced in it? Well, our next event straps some kid-powered trampolines to our players' feet as they make it around the track in a moon shoes race. Let's get the rules from Maura. Mo.
At the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will bounce around our 300-foot track. Players must stay in the assigned lanes and may not cross the track surface. First player to cross the finish line wins. So, players, on your mark, get set.
And as our players begin their orbit around the track, look at Gina with those massive, massive jumps. She's right there. Now, this may look easy at home, but it all comes down to balance. Oh, Gina takes a tumble, but she tumbled right into her somersault. That is her gymnastics help again, helping herself back up so she doesn't twist her ankle. We're coming down the stretch, and it looks like Crash isn't going to crash at all. He's got to come in for a lunar landing, and there he is. Crash making it number 1, and then we got the Destroyer finishing up number 2. Oh, yes, and Crash helping her up after that. And then we've got little Tony coming in 3rd. A fantastic finish right there. Crash coming across the line first. Let's get the official results from Maura. Mo?
In first place, it's Jeremy in red. In second place, it's Gina in blue. And taking 3rd place is Tony in purple.
Okay. We're going to now look at the replay. And Gina, one of the important parts that probably got her there for 2nd place to take the 2nd place points was this tumble right here. She did fall, but right into the somersault. Definitely helping her out there. Crash, we've got Crash, the Jeremy Crash man. Here, Crash, what'd you think about that race? Well, you didn't have any trouble making it around the track. You didn't fall at all.
No, just don't. I just didn't look back. I just kept on going, looking for the goal.
He had no problem looking for the goal, no problem crashing at all. Now, did it feel like a trampoline jumping on that a little bit?
Yeah, it was kind of rough. You don't want to look up. You just want to keep on looking forward.
There you hear it from the Crash man. Let's go to the leaderboard and Mo. Mo, take it away.
In first place, we have Gina in blue with 500 points. And tying in second with 400 points each, we have Jeremy in red and Tony in purple.
Oh, yeah. That's that. All right. We are coming back for more. You stick around because Crash is going to spill his guts, and we're going to do some basic training. You stick around. We're back in a flash. Guts. Guts. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? They certainly got it today. And before we get to our next event, it's time for Crash to spill his guts. So Crash, spill your guts. Jeremy Crash Solito is 13 years old. He's a soccer enthusiast who's won many awards. When he's not on the field, you might find him practicing his motorcycle safety skills. All right. Yeah, that's Crash. A little Evel Knievel for you. Our next event is called Basic Training. It takes place in our gym, and our obstacles change every day. Take a look at what we got today. We got the cargo net, then the tightrope walk, down the slide for life into this cushion over here, and then into the elastic jungle. Rubber bands all around, up the wall climb, and then down the free fall 7-7. And here we go to Mo for the rules.
Players will be timed from starting line to free fall. They must complete each obstacle before moving on to the next one. Best time wins. Here we go. On your marks, get set.
And Gina, the Destroyer, out to destroy the competition. Oh, she's having some trouble early as she gets up that cargo net. It often trips up a lot of our players here on Guts. Now to the tightrope watch. Big, long strides down the slide for life. She's making good time. She's at 19 seconds right now, and she's through the elastic jungle, and she is getting through that thing fast. She just put her head down, up the wall climb. She's making good time. Down into the bed. Bang! Very good time, people. Very good time. Well, let's get the official time from our official result referee, Mo.
Gina finishes in 28.7 seconds.
Very good. And looks like Crash is getting ready to get going. We'll take it away to Mo again.
On your mark, get set.
And Crash, determined. Oh, he's got his foot slipped it early. Slipped his foot in that. This cargo net, people, is very hard to get started. Our players are so eager to get through the basic training obstacles, and oftentimes they don't take the time to get their feet in the nylon rungs. And now the slide for life. He is now at 23 seconds. I don't know if he can beat Gina's time on that one, people, but he is making it through the elastic jungle with... Oh, he's getting caught up in the elastic jungle right now, folks. He now has to get up the wall climb. He's still got to get a good time because there's one more player to go, and he's got the free fall, again, 7 foot 7 inches high. There we go. And that's Crash. And now let's get the official results from Maura.
Jeremy finishes in 41.2 seconds.
41.2 seconds, so he now takes second place. He can still get second place points because we still have Little Tony to go. And Little Tony is ready and raring to go.
On your mark, get set.
Little T, Tony Barronville. He is a man who loves to do a lot of things, such as skateboarding and baseball. We'll talk about when he spills his guts, and right now, he's making good time. He's at 14 seconds, but he's going to have to really rush if he's going to beat the Destroyer's time. Little Tony's got to get through that elastic jungle, and right now, as you can see, he's at 25 seconds. He can still go for second place. He's not going to get first, but he's got to beat Crash's time. Can he get up that wall? The elastic jungle is not easy to get through. 36 seconds he's at. Is he going to beat Crash for the second place points? There's Little Tony down into our cushion, and we now have an official time for Maura. Maura, talk to me.
Tony clocks in at 41.6 seconds.
41.6 seconds. An incredible showing by Gina the Destroyer on that obstacle course, our basic training today. Let's now go for the official standings on that from Maura.
In first, we have Gina in blue with 28.7 seconds. In second, Jeremy in red with 41.2 seconds. And in third, Tony in purple with 41.6 seconds.
So Crash just beating Little Tony. Let's watch the Destroyer go through this elastic jungle. I gotta say, I haven't seen anybody go through this faster. She just put her head down. You know she's going to the national competition in gymnastics. She is definitely a limber person. And we have Gina right here. Gina, what was your strategy for getting through that obstacle course? You did fantastic.
Well, I tried to stay really low and under the little net things and just go as fast as I could.
Her strategies was to stay low and get through that elastic jungle as fast as she could. She definitely got through there fast. And now let's go to the leaderboard and more.
Here is the leaderboard. In first, we have Gina in blue with 800 points. In second, Jeremy in red with 600 points. And coming in third is Tony in purple with 500 points.
All righty. And we still have more coming up. But before we do that, let's have Little Tony spill his guts. Tony, spill your guts. Little Tony Barronville is 10 years old. He loves to skateboard and play baseball and football. He recently closed in on a big world record in the 100-yard dash when his mom called him home for dinner. And Little Tony made it home and got a little energy for our next game, which is called Free Kick. We're going to see a lot of soccer balls shot at our players in this next event. Let's go to Maura for the rules. Mo.
Mike, in this event, each player will have 30 seconds to defend their goal against two cannons shooting soccer balls at them. The player who blocks the most balls wins. So, players, on your places, take your mark, get set.
And 30 seconds to stop as many soccer balls as they can. They must remember to be on the balls of their feet of this one because you've got it coming at them from two different angles. Now, in regular soccer, of course, you've got only one ball coming at you at once. Not in this game, no. They're coming from you at both angles. Very strong, fast shots. And we've got time counting down here. We've got to make sure we got... All righty. That's Crash. That's a good shot at Crash. Now, you also got to make... Oh, that's the end of the game right there. And there are a lot of soccer balls out on the floor. Now remember, the agility in this game is the important thing, to make sure that you're getting your hands, your legs, your feet, your head. But let's go to Maura for the results. Mo.
We have a tie in first place. Both Gina in blue and Jeremy in red got 17 blocks each. That leaves Tony in purple third with 13 blocks.
A tie for first place. We're going to take a look at Crash. Let one get by him right there, but he's ready for the next shot, and he gets his left hand down in front of it, his right hand for the next one, and we've got both our winners.